Hey, black and white photography. What's up? It's a culture detective here investigating your favorite movies. And today I'm going to be doing a movie review on the new movie that is Close, written and directed by Lucas Dont. So Close is a film from Belgium made by Lucas Dont, and the film is released in 2022. It competed at the world famous Cannes Film Festival and won home the Grand Jury Prize. And I've been wanting to watch this film for a very long time. Ever since Cannes Film Festival, I've been wanting to watch Close. In fact, at some point, I even predicted that Close would win the Palme d'Or. Of course, being up against Decision to Leave and Triangle of Sadness and all that stuff. But Close came really close. So, anyways, yesterday morning, I woke up and I received a DM from my Malaysian friend Cliff saying that they are screening Close at AMC Theater, and afterwards there will even be a Q&A session with the director. So I was like, cool, let's go watch it. So both of us, I and Cliff, went to the cinema to watch Close. And first of all, lo and behold, after watching the movie, not only do we have a Q&A session with the director, he also showed up in real life. I even asked Cliff, like, oh, is this going to be like over Zoom or something? No, they set up chairs in front of the silver screen, and they actually had Lucas Dont as well as the two main actors show up in person to do a Q&A session with the moderator, except this Q&A session was never like an audience asking questions thing, because at the end of the day, the audience here isn't like a film festival audience or anything. We're just the public, the general public. But still, it's awesome to see the director and the two main actors in person. So anyways, okay. So anyways, Close is a film about a kid from Belgium who is really close with his friend. And they're really close. And they're really friendly to each other. And they go through some trials and tribulations throughout the film. And that's all I can reveal for this film. The actual premise of this film is kind of a spoiler. About halfway through the film, or about one third of the way through the film, there is a turning point, and that's when the story truly begins. But that is a spoiler in and of itself. I will not spoil it. You need to watch it for yourself to find out. You know, when I watched this movie, I thought to myself, "Ooh, what if that happens?" Like this movie is 1 hour and 40 minutes long. So something needs to happen in order to carry that duration. So I was thinking, ooh, what if that happens? What if this happens? Or, ooh, what if that happens? And then that really did happen. So I'm like, oh, now I understand why this film is this long and what this film really is going for. Again, I won't spoil it for you. You need to watch it for yourself. But let's just say that this film is really emotional and beautiful and impactful. This is another Belgian film that is really realistic and it's feature kids. Of course, the other film I'm referring to is The Kid with a Bike by the Dardon brothers, which I thought was alright of a movie, but I actually prefer Close even more because this one feels even more intimate and emotional. And again, this is another one of those, really realistic film about teenagers where the characters speak French. Kinda like Mommy. Yes. But yeah, I mean, even cinematography wise, it's really similar to Mommy and the Kid with a Bike, with the handheld shots and the excessive use of long lens and the warm greenish coloring, which really, really, really fit the tone, the intimate, passionate, childlike tone that this film is going for. In terms of aspect ratio, this film actually used 1.66 to 1, the in the mood ratio, so that's really cool. And I also really like the performances. The two main actors, the two main child actors, they are first time actors. They haven't acted in a movie before. And both of them freaking nailed it. And that's partially because the director is really good at directing performances, but the child performances are amazing. I've seen my fair share of terrible child performances they are a really rare exception. And they have a lot of crying scenes, and all these crying scenes feel really real. Like, holy crap, they're actually tearing up in these scenes, like for real. Wow. And yeah, again, the turning point, the way the film reveals this turning point is really impactful. The way it's edited, it really it really burns into your memory. And this film also uses music sparingly, but not in a way it completely devoids of music and it's completely silent or anything. It's still like from time to time you still hear music and it's really effective. One tiny issue I have with this movie though, it's that it has too many ice hockey scenes. So the main character plays ice hockey, and there's so many scenes where he just plays ice hockey and it doesn't really progress the plot all that much other than showing his gradual change and his gradual I guess change in terms of mindset and attitude towards his friendship and people. And you know, he plays ice hockey really well at first, and then as his friendship troubles, you know, as the film progresses, he gets worse and worse and he gets distracted. I get it, but there are just too many ice hockey scenes. Every time the film cuts to an ice hockey scene, I'm just like, again. And I just imagine myself being the first AD for this film, being like, damn, this ice hockey place, basically scene 9, 13, 17, 22, 25, 28. The call sheet is going to look a little questionable and a little annoying. So there's that. There's a lot of filming in this ice hockey ring. But aside from that, I think this is a really well-made film. It's solid, and I'm feeling a decent 8 out of 10. So have you watched Close? Comments below, let me know. Subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching. This film was also nominated for an Oscar, so shout out to Lucas Daunt. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah.